God first. Put God first in everything you do. Everything that you think you see in me, everything that I've accomplished, everything that you think I have, and I have a few things, everything that I have is by the grace of God. Understand that. It's a gift. 40 years ago, March 27th, 1975, it was 40 years ago, just this past March, I was flunking out of college. I had a 1.7 grade point average. I hope none of you can relate. I had a 1.7 grade point average. I was sitting in my mother's beauty shop. They still call it beauty shop now, but they call it, yeah, I was sitting in the beauty parlor. I was sitting in my mother's beauty parlor, and I'm looking in the mirror, and I see behind me this woman under the dryer. And every time she looked up, every time I looked up, she was looking at me, just looking me in the eye. And I didn't know who she was, and I said, she said, somebody give me a pen, give me a pencil. I have a prophecy. March 27, 1975. She said, boy, you are going to travel the world and speak to millions of people. Now, mind you, I was flunked out of college. I'm thinking about joining the army. I didn't know what I was going to do. And she's telling me I'm going to travel the world and speak to millions of people. Well, I have traveled the world. And I have spoke to millions of people. But that's not the most important thing, the success that I had. The most important thing is that what she taught me and what she told me that day has stayed with me since. I've been protected. I've been directed. I've been corrected. I've kept God in my life and has kept me humble. I didn't always stick with him, but he always stuck with me. So stick with him in everything you do. If you think you want to do what you think I've done, then do what I've done and stick with God. Number 2, fail big. That's right. Fail big. Today's the beginning of the rest of your life, and it can be very frightening. It's a new world out there. It's a mean world out there, and you only live once. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances professionally. Don't be afraid to fail. There's an old IQ test, was 9 dots, and you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. So don't be afraid to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams, and they ultimately fuel disappointment. So have dreams, but have goals. Life goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, daily goals. I try to give myself a goal every day. Sometimes it's just to not curse somebody out. Simple goals, but have goals. And understand that to achieve these goals, you must apply discipline and consistency. In order to achieve your goals, you must apply discipline, which you have already done, and consistency every day, not just on Tuesday and miss a few days. You have to work at it every day. You have to plan every day. You've heard the saying, we don't plan to fail, we fail to plan. Hard work works. Working really hard is what successful people do. And in this text, tweet, twerk world that you've grown up in, remember, just because you're doing a lot more doesn't mean you're getting a lot more done. Remember that. Just because you're doing a lot more doesn't mean you're getting a lot more done. Don't confuse movement with progress. My mother told me, she said, yeah, because you can run in place all the time and never get anywhere. So continue to strive, continue to have goals, continue to progress. Number 3, you'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. I'll say it again. You'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. I don't care how much money you make, you can't take it with you. And it's not how much you have, it's what you do with what you have. We all have different talents. Some of you will be doctors, some lawyers, some scientists, some educators, some nurses, some teachers. Yeah, okay. Some preachers. The most selfish thing you can do in this world is help someone else. Why is it selfish? Because the gratification, the goodness that comes to you, the good feeling that I get from helping others, nothing's better than that. Not jewelry, not big house I have, not the cars, but it's the joy. That's where the joy is in helping others. That's where the success is. Finally, I pray that you put your slippers way under the bed tonight, so that when you wake up in the morning, you have to get on your knees to reach them. And while you're down there, say thank you for grace. Thank you for mercy. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you for parents. Thank you for love. Thank you for kindness. Thank you for humility. Thank you for peace. Thank you for prosperity. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. That's how I live my life. That's why I am. One of the reasons why I am today. Say thank you in advance for what is already yours. True desire in the heart for anything good is God's proof to you, sent beforehand to indicate that it's yours already. I'll say it again. True desire in the heart, that itch that you have, whatever it is you want to do, that thing that you want to do to help others and to grow and to make money, that desire, that itch, that's God's proof to you, sent beforehand already to indicate that it's yours. And anything you want good, you can have. So claim it. Work hard to get it. When you get it, reach back. Pull someone else up. Each one, teach one. Don't just aspire to make a living. Aspire to make a difference. I'm up here to say thank you to God for giving me this ability, for blessing me, for shaping me, for chastising me, for teaching me, for punishing me, for allowing me to be a vessel and touch people around the world. So keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. True desire in the heart for anything good is God's proof to you, sent beforehand to indicate that it's yours already. That itch that you have to be whatever it is you want to be.
All right, guys, we're going to get the call started here in the next few minutes. Just giving everybody a few more minutes to hop on the call. Take this time to grab those pens, grab those papers, and let everybody know that Mornings with Nano is live, guys. Mornings with Nano is live. I'm super excited for it, and we'll be getting the call started here in the next 2 to 3 minutes. So grab those papers, grab those pens, get out of bed, get in a nice, comfortable seated position. We have a good call ahead of us. So spread the word, spread the word, spread the word.
You might have seen videos like this before. Now, I want to get busy on the first couple of subjects for today. Everybody that's okay, say I'm okay. Here's the first subject that I've found so interesting. I want to share it with you. Then I want to talk about personal development, the subject that I started listening to age 25 that revolutionized my whole life, from my mentor, Mr. Earl Schoaf. Here's an interesting subject. Just jot it down now. It's called Enlightened Self-Interest. Enlightened self-interest. It's a fascinating study to study the idea of self-interest. But just make this note, all of us, have self-interest. The key is for it to be enlightened so that everybody wins and no one loses. Our first interest is to survive. What does it take to survive? Our second interest is to succeed. What does it take to succeed? What does it take for me personally to survive and to succeed? Can I legitimately be interested enough in the things that help me both succeed and survive? And here's what I discovered. The answer is yes. It's possible to exercise self-interest, but to do it in such a way that no one loses, everyone benefits. Key phrase. Life was not designed to give us what we need. Ooh. Life was designed to give us what we deserve. We do not reap a harvest in the fall because we need it. We reap a harvest in the fall because we deserve it. Not necessarily from a moral standpoint. Of course, there are some moral laws as well, spiritual and moral laws. But just the basic laws that simply say, if you wish to reap, you must plant. So jot this down. Reaping is reserved for the planters. And the reason they reap is because they deserve it. They're the planters. They deserve to reap. Interesting Bible phrase that says, if you keep knocking, you'll find open doors. Good phrase to jot down. If you keep knocking, you'll find open doors. Doors of opportunity. Doors of a chance to meet someone. Doors open for association. Doors open to find someone special. Doors open to find a unique business colleague. If you keep knocking, the phrase says, doors of opportunity are open to those who continually knock. So we don't find open doors of opportunity because we need them. We find them because we deserve them. Only those who knock deserve to find an open door. But the promise is, if you continually knock, you'll find doors of opportunity. It says, if you search, you will find. So make the note, it's good. Finding is reserved for the searchers because they deserve it. Now, at first they may have needed it, but they now know that just needing it is not sufficient. But if they need it, now they must qualify for it. The reason why you're going to be blessed with good ideas this weekend is because you've come searching. You've gotten on an airplane to come searching. You got in your automobile to come searching. You got here searching. Now you're ready to receive. And for those who search, they will find answers. They will find plans, imagination to stir yourself into action for future benefit. So if you search to find a good idea, you must go looking, go searching. You've got to go to church. You've got to go to class. You've got to go to the seminar. You've got to go to the library. You've got to go to the books if you wish to find. Rarely does a good idea interrupt you. Rarely. But if you will search, you will find. So we get not what we need, but we get what we deserve.
I love Jim Rohn.
It says, if you ask,
you will receive.
Someone has an answer. If you keep asking, The answers belong to you, because by virtue of asking, you have qualified. So we don't get what we need, we get what we deserve. The mother on welfare should be taught in some small manner.
God bless Jim Rohn. All right, here we go, guys. Grand rising, grand rising. Big happy smiles. Yes, 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 yes. Hope everybody is having a blessed morning. Blessed morning filled with a lot of success and abundance and just happiness, and most importantly, just feeling holy. You're feeling holy, you're feeling blessed. I'm super blessed and grateful to be on this call here today with each and every single one of you. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to hop on today. As you guys can see, sometimes my head be in other places. I don't know what I'd be thinking about sometimes, but I feel so amazing today. I feel so blessed, so grateful, and I'm so excited for today's call. I'm really, really looking forward to it. And I see a lot of individuals here with the morning routine. What would you recommend? People who work overnight and get up around 6, 7 a.m., or people who have babies and are up during the night and parents aren't getting sleep? Karen, my best advice is don't even consider it a morning routine. Just consider it a routine. Like at any time that you could do it for an hour, do it, at any time. So like if you could do it in midday, do it midday. If you have to do it, when they fall asleep, do it right after they fall asleep. Like, but you have to be consciously aware of it though, like when you have that hour window, do it. It's not even about doing it in the morning. It's not even about doing it, at a certain time. I know sometimes I may make you feel bad because I'm like, yo, you got to do it right before mornings with Nano. But, those are for the ones who can do it before mornings with Nano. Like if you have the opportunity to do it before mornings with Nano and you don't do it, then that's a bad thing. But, if you can, obviously your situation is a little different. You're working, you have a baby, you got responsibilities that you got to take care of. But, you want to make sure that you squeeze in that hour somewhere in there. Right? Somewhere in there, like you got to squeeze it in, whether it's in the morning, the afternoon, in the nighttime. That would be the key. All right. So who did their full morning routine this morning? Put a 7 in the chat box if you did your full morning routine. I'll be honest, I didn't do my full morning routine today. I woke up a little late. I didn't get a chance to do every single thing this morning. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys, yeah, guys, I did my full morning routine this morning, because I didn't get a chance to do the full routine this morning, which is the honest truth. But, hey, we still wake up. We still do it. Missed an alarm this morning, woke up a little late. It is what it is, though. But let me tell you guys something, though. There's been multiple times where I didn't do my full morning routine and I slipped up. And on those days, I had breakthroughs. On those days. So let's see what happens. Maybe a breakthrough is on the way, right? But don't feel bad if you don't do your full morning routine. As you guys can see, I'll be transparent on this call and tell you guys, like, yo, I didn't get a chance to do it. Did I still go and make an attempt to do the whole thing? Yes, but I didn't have the time to finish it all the way through because I woke up a little late. So nothing wrong with it. We fell asleep late. We had a lot of things going on. Mondays are stacked for me, usually, like stacked all the way to the brim. So good stuff. But before we get the call started, can we put one thing that we're grateful for? I saw somebody say it's their first mornings with Nano. Man, you're in for a treat. First mornings with Nano. Right now, I'm just small talking. So if you're wondering, like, yo, what is this guy talking about? Right now, we just small talking. I'm trying to get maybe Hazel on Instagram so you guys can be able to interact with Hazel. Hazel's world, and we're just all living in it, right? But I'm grateful for God. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my mom, my dad, my little brother, my goddaughter, Dariana. I'm extremely grateful for my team, all the leaders within my organization, everybody in the academy, everybody in the Dynasty chat. You know who you are. I am extremely grateful for all of you. Grateful for the momentum that we are experiencing. Grateful for my mentors, Matt Rosa, Matt Gribby, Jason Brown, Alex Morton, Darwin Lopez. Extremely, extremely grateful for those individuals. Grateful for my day one brothers. Grateful for my healthy mind. Grateful for Hazel. I'm grateful for Katie every day. Grateful for the whole Mornings with Nano community. Grateful for Sana. Grateful for Jasmine for believing in me. Grateful for all the opportunities that God has given me each and every single day. All right. So let's talk about it today. Now, who can finish the quote for me? All right, really quick. That says, access to information, what? Blank, right? What does access to information do for you? Access to information. Can anybody finish that quote for me? Carlos Martinez said, access to information can change your situation. Okay. Access to information can change your situation. And that's going to be today's topic, access to information. Okay. And the reason why I decided to do this topic on access to information is because I don't know if any of you guys were on the call last night that I dropped in the Nanos Keys to Success chat with my brother Ty, but he did a call on access yesterday. And I said, you know what? I got to do this call. And obviously I could never repeat the call that he did because that call was phenomenal. But what I can do is I can take some of the points that he covered yesterday and basically share them with you guys on this call and emphasize and give you guys experiences that, relate to that kind of stuff, right? And I'm so glad that he did this call on access because this is so important for you guys to understand. All right. Super, super key for you guys to understand. All right. So he started off the call with something, very, very important. Okay. And he started it off with this quote right here. And I wanted you guys to write it down. And I'm actually so glad that he started it off with this quote because it aligns perfectly with what we're going into April, right? So he said, you can only achieve what your level of awareness allows you to achieve. You can only achieve what your level of awareness allows you to achieve. Okay? Write that down, please, because that one's a good one. You can only achieve what your level of awareness allows you to achieve. All right. And that's something that I want you guys to understand. Now, I'm so glad that he started the call off like that because what is the April month, right? What is April for? Right? What are we going to dedicate the whole month of April to? Right? Type it in the chat box, right? We're going to dedicate the whole month of April to awareness. We said that the month of April is for awareness, right? So he starts off the call with that. And I'm like, man, it's so amazing how God works. God will remember, when you're in alignment with God, God is going to put the people, the situations, and the circumstances in your life to continue to keep you on that vibration. And us having Ty on the call and him talking about that, it just tells me that we're on the right level. And remember what I said yesterday. What did I say yesterday on the call? I said that my goal for April is to help you guys increase your levels of awareness so you can double, triple, and potentially even quadruple your income. So if we can only achieve what our level of awareness allows us to achieve, okay, then I'm so glad that we're reading this book in April. Okay, I'm gonna repeat it again. We will start reading this book on April 4th. Next Monday, we officially start the power of awareness. Okay, we will officially start the power of awareness. because I want you guys to increase your level of awareness. And look, it says it right there in this quote. Listen to it one more time. You can only achieve what your level of awareness allows you to achieve. Now, I want you guys to just be truthfully honest right here. Would you guys say that listen to this, right? Would you guys say that your level of awareness is probably one of the things that is stopping you from accomplishing the goals that you want in life? Put a 1 in the chat box if you feel like your level of awareness, okay, is what's stopping you from getting there to that next level, right? We can all say that, including me. Like, I'm going to put a 1 in the chat box. Because think about it. Bob Proctor says it all the time. He says, you're earning, like, for example, for me, you know, he says it in his audio. He says, you're earning $50,000 a month. He says you're earning $50,000 a year because you're not aware of how to make $50,000 a month. Listen to that. You're making $50,000 a year because you are not aware on how to make $50,000 a month. And that stuck with me because I said, all right. I said, I was making, 100, close to 200 a year. I'm like, okay, now I got to learn how to make that a month. I need to increase my awareness because I'm like, okay, yes, in my position, a lot of people would be like, yo, you're making good money. But I know people that literally put 200K into crypto like it's nothing. Like, I know people, like, think about it. I worked my butt off to make 200,000, right? I know people that use 200,000 to throw it into a cryptocurrency. I know people that just bought an ape. You know those bored apes? Those bored apes? They pay 200,000 for those. I know people like that just, let's pay 200,000 for a picture of a bored ape. Now, obviously, there's a lot more value behind it, okay, than just a picture of a bored ape. If you guys don't know about NFTs, I think I'm gonna have to do a call on mornings. I'm gonna dedicate a week on Mornings with Nano to cryptocurrency, NFTs in the digital space. Not to try to sell you guys on my business or anything. But just to make you guys aware of what's going on out there. Okay, I think a lot of people need to know this, right? Not to sell you on my business. I don't want anybody to think that I'm trying to take you guys from your business and take you guys away, but just to make you aware, like increase your awareness of what's going on out there. Because I feel like a lot of people sometimes think that in order for them to invest into crypto and NFTs, they got to join my business. No, you can do that on your own. Okay, you can literally do that on your own. And it's something that you need to be aware of. Okay, everybody needs to be buying crypto. Everybody needs to know what an NFT is. Everybody needs to know how they can set themselves up to win in the digital space coming in the next year or two. You need to know this. You need to have access to information. A lot of people have been telling me, yo, Nano, I've been seeing you really, really passionate about this whole digital space. I'm like, bro, this is literally one of my only... Look, I read this yesterday, and Ty said this on the call. He said, by the age of 45, most average people can look back at their life and find 2 opportunities that could have made them wealthy. So listen to that. By the age of 45, you could look back at your life and find 2 opportunities that if you would have invested into them or you would have taken advantage into them, you would have been wealthy by now. By age 45. Only 2. So the way I look at it is, this is one of them for sure. This is definitely one of them. Right? And I said, yo, this is what I tell people. Look, and I want you all to understand this, and I want you guys to take me extremely serious with what I'm about to say. Okay? We live in a very messed up world. Unfortunately, it's a crazy world that we live in. Okay? Most people, all right, listen to me very closely. Most people all right, do not want you to have access to this information. The wealthy don't want people to know this. They want the process to speed up so that less people can join this boat. So the faster they get this out there, the better, because they don't want people to take advantage of it, of this, what's going on right now. We are literally, listen to me, guys. We are part of the biggest wealth transfer that has ever happened in this world right now. Think about that. We are alive during the biggest wealth transfer in the whole world. Right now, as we speak, we're going from what was once a physical world, an industrial world, to now a digital world. Everything is going digital. Everything. Our money is going digital. Our businesses is going digital. Our jobs are going digital. Dude, even people. And what I mean by people is people aren't going to be used for jobs anymore. They're going to be replaced with robots over the next 5 years. Okay? So what I want you to understand is that from 2020 to 2030, okay, this decade called the Roaring 20s, this is going to be one of the most crucial times in all of your lifetime. These next few years will determine the life that you live moving forward. These next few years will determine what happens for the rest of your life. Seriously. And if you miss this one, there's no coming back around for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not like there's going to be another one. We in our lifetime, there might not be another opportunity like the one that we have right now in our lifetime. Like the one that we have right now at this very moment in time, Tuesday, March 29th, 2022, there might not be another one. You miss this one and you could basically kiss it goodbye, because you're done for. You're done for. So when people ask me, no, but why are you so passionate about this? Bro, because I know that this is me investing into Amazon. This is me investing into Google. This is me investing into Apple when they were in the garage. You ever seen the pictures on Instagram of they posted like a picture of Amazon, Google, Apple, all these Amazon, all of these, and how they started in the garage. Right now, you investing into crypto is like you investing into Amazon and those companies when they were in the garage. I'm investing. I'm putting money in. Guys, you guys know me. I used to love going out on Fridays, spend $300-400 on a dinner. It doesn't happen anymore. Instead, I stay home. I eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And instead of me spending $300 on a dinner, I take that $300 and I put it into a cryptocurrency. Seriously. Seriously. And that's why I want people to take advantage of this opportunity. And like I said, it's not me telling you, come join my business. No. What I am telling you is you need to be doing this for your family. This is not about me. I'm just grateful that my company was doing this since I started. And now we are at the front end of everything. And we are the ones that plug people in now. But I need you to all understand that this is the key. This is the key. You have access to this information. But remember this. Access to information is God's invitation to the next level for you. Write that down. Access to information is God's invitation for you to the next level. Can I get an amen in the chat box for that? Access to information is God's invitation to you to the next level. So the fact that you guys have access to the power of awareness, purpose-driven life. You have access to Mornings with Nano. Okay, you have access to your mentors. You have access to your platforms. You have access to these things. Guys, that is God's invitation to you to go to the next level. Think about it, guys. And it's not to be cocky or anything, but how many people can say they wake up every morning and they're able to learn from somebody who's made multiple six figures on his way to make 7? Not everybody has access. Think about it. There's hundreds and thousands of people in some of y'all company. But look, right now we have what? 700 people total with IG and YouTube? 700 people, but there's thousands out there. You guys have the access. Sit down and really think about that. So don't ever take your opportunity for granted. You won. You do understand that, right? Every single one of you that are watching this, you won already. Even though it might not show up in your back office or in your bank account right now for some, but some of you won already. You know why? Because you have access. How much did you have to pay to jump on Mornings with Nano? Put the number in the chat box. How much do you have to pay to jump on Mornings with Nano? Put the number in the chat box. How much did you guys have to pay? 0. 0. Be thankful now, because in the future, people are going to have to pay to have access to me. Be thankful now. You know what's funny? The information that I'm teaching you guys for free now, people are going to have to pay me hundreds and thousands of dollars to have access to in the future. How crazy is that? The information I'm teaching for free now, people are going to have to pay me $1,000, $2,000 for me to talk to them. And you guys have me every day for free. Seriously. This is the truth. This is the truth. I personally know people that in order for you, look, guys, I know people that used to pay Bob Proctor 6 figures a year for him to have one 30-minute conversation with them a month. Think about that. Imagine me being Bob Proctor. Imagine you paid me 6 figures a year to talk to me for one time a month for 30 minutes. That's what happens. That's how it is. Eventually, that's how life works out. And I don't say that because obviously it takes time for us to get to those places. And obviously it's going to take time for me to get to that. Bob Proctor is a legend. I'm working on my legendary run right now as I see. But what I'm trying to explain to every single one of you, okay, is that don't take your access for granted. Not just with me, but with your mentors, right? For example, okay, listen to this. If you take your access for granted, that's you denying God's invitation to the next level. Listen to that one more time. If you take your access for granted, that is you denying God's invitation for you to go to the next level. So when you jump on Mornings with Nano and you take this for granted, that is you denying, that is you telling God, nah, God, I'm good. I got it. I got it. I got it all figured out. I got it. I'm going to take this for granted. But then you're wondering why you're not getting to the next level. You're wondering why you're stuck. You're wondering why these things are happening to you. The reason why is because you've taken your access for granted, and God is now denying you that invitation to that next level. You have access to these calls 5 days a week, and it's free, and you only jump on when you can. But you want God to bless you. Remember, it's not for me. Okay, it's for you. So you have access to six-figure earners. You have access to people that study the information. You have access to people that these people have access to the real OGs, to the real people really doing it, and you're taking it for granted. Oh, because what? You got to sleep a little bit more? Doesn't work like that. Never take your access for granted, because it's like the story. Let me tell you guys a story, like the story of the preacher who is in a city that's about to go underwater. A lot of you have heard this story, but some of you haven't. And if you haven't, you're going to hear this and you're going to be mind blown by it, right? For those who've heard it, you guys are going to love hearing it again. So there's a story of a preacher. All right. And this preacher is in his chapel, and this city and this town that he's in is about to go underwater. It's flooding. There's huge rain. It's crazy. All right. And the water is rising. The water is rising. And a boat comes around. And they tell the preacher, "Preacher, we are evacuating the city. We need you to get on the boat because, it's only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. So we need you to get on the boat." The preacher looks over at the guys and he says, "Look, guys, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I believe in God. I'm going to stay right here. I know God got me. I know God got me. I have nothing to worry about. I'm staying right here." They said, "Are you sure, preacher? Like, this is not going to get any better." He said, "I'm good, guys. You guys can go. I know God got me." They said, "All right." They went off. The water continues to rise, It's raining hard. The water now is about waist deep. Another boat comes around. "Preacher, we have evacuated the city. Okay, you're the only one left. We need you to get on this boat because it's not going to get any better. It's only going to get worse. We want to save you." You know what the preacher tells the guys? "I'm good. God got me. God got me. God is going to take care of me. I'm not worried, guys. I get it. You guys want to take care of me, but I got it." Perfect. They drive off. The water continues to rise. The preacher realizes, he goes to the top of the chapel. He's on the roof of the chapel now. He's on the roof. Right? It can't go any higher because if not, that's it. He's basically swimming and he's going to drown. Helicopter comes over his head. Ooh, they throw the ladder down over the voice speaker. They scream at the preacher. He screams at the preacher, "Preacher, we need you to grab this ladder because if you stay here, you will drown." He looks up at the guys on the helicopter, and what do you guys think he says to the people in the helicopter? Put it in the chat box if you think you know what he said. What do you think he said to the guys on the helicopter? He said, "I'm good. God got me." He screamed up at them. He looked at them. He said, "Yo, I'm good. Don't worry about it, man. Go on about your day, man. God got me. I'm good. God got me. God got me." Long story short, the preacher drowns and dies. He gets to heaven. He's frustrated. He's throwing things around. He's like, "God, I can't believe you. You told you, I believed in you. I believed in you, God. I thought you were going to get me out of that situation. I truly did believe in you, God. It doesn't make sense. What happened? What happened?" You know what God told them? God told them, "I send you 2 boats and 1 helicopter, and you missed all 3 opportunities." You know what the moral of the story is? The moral of the story is that God is going to send you opportunities to take you out of the situation that you're in. And if your awareness isn't high, you miss them. The reason why he didn't he didn't take the boats is because he wasn't aware that God was sending him those boats. Right? He took his access for granted. And he denied God's invitation to take him out of that situation. And guess what? He's not there anymore. Now, I know that's an extreme story, and it's a story to make a point, but it just goes to say that some of you have been sent those boats and those helicopters. Have you seen the opportunity that God is sending you? Have you seen it? Are you aware that God is inviting you to the next level and you're missing it? God told you to buy this book for April 4th. Did you buy the book? God put you in this community so you could jump on Monday through Friday because he knows that this is a community that's growing each and every single day, and this is what you need. Are you making this a priority and jumping on 5 days a week? Don't deny access to this information. Because look at what happens. Most people have access to the kingmaker. Listen to this. Sorry. Most people have access to the person that makes the keys, and they don't get the key. It says you have access to the key maker, but you didn't get a key. How does that make sense? You had access to the key maker, but you didn't get a key. You didn't get a key. You had access to him, but you didn't get a key. Megan's like, I didn't understand. I'm the key maker, and you didn't, and you come on these calls and you didn't get a key to open the door to the next level. How does that make sense? You guys got to understand this stuff. You got to understand this stuff. It is so important. You got to understand this. This is so key. Because if you do not honor the access that you have, you will not achieve the success that you desire. That's how it works. Most people don't honor the access that they have. Most people don't. They don't honor it. They take it for granted. That's the reason why I don't take for granted the access that I have to my mentor, Matt Rosa, to Matt Gribby, Darwin Lopez. I don't take that access for granted. Trust me, I am leveraging that access. You can ask my team. Whenever they give me a play, whenever they give me anything, I literally go straight to my team. Yo, this is what I heard from this person. Yo, we need to invest here. We need to buy this NFT. You know, we need to get, we need to get into this project. Because I'm getting the information from the people who are making 8 figures. They're making 20, 30, 40 million dollars a year. So whenever they tell me something, I'm like, perfect. Let me go to my team. Let me tell my team, because my team needs this. They might not have the millions to invest now, but hey, they can invest now, and that'll help them be millionaires in the next 1 year, 2 years. Because the plays that they give me, I give to my team. And obviously, I take the plays too, because they're literally telling me what to do. Sometimes I'm so thankful. That's why I be telling people, like, bro, I'm way too blessed to be stressed. How can I be stressed out when I literally have access to everything that I need to go and make millions of dollars over the next few years? What do I need to be stressed about? I have multi-millionaires literally telling me, Nano, this is what you need to do, and I'm just doing it. Does it take time? Obviously. It takes time, obviously, but yo, some of my mentors, it took them 7 years, 8 years to make it. They're taking what they learned in 8 years and teaching it to me. Very, very, very important. Let me make sure you guys understand this. The most millionaires are created during these times right now. The most millionaires. The most millionaires are created during times of depression, of war, of triumph. This is when the most millionaires are created. Because while everybody is distracted with everything going on in the world, with the wars, with Will Smith, with all of this stuff going on, while everybody's distracted by that, you know what all the successful millionaires are doing? Putting money into projects, putting their money to work. This is when the most millionaires are created, during this time. Right now, if you're not investing, you are losing your mind. And I'm sorry, because I know that some of you guys just don't know what to do, and I get it. But right now, you should be really looking into how to get into the digital world. Because that's what, guys, think about it. What are all the big time companies doing? Yo, you don't even have to listen to me. Look at what's happening. Look at what the companies of the world, the millionaires of the world are doing. Don't even listen to me. Forget about me. Look at what the companies and the biggest celebrities and our idols and the people that people look up to, look at what they're doing, and then that should tell you. Look at what all the top CEOs of the world are doing. Why aren't we doing that? Chase, JP Morgan, TD, Microsoft, Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, Instagram, all of this stuff. Bro, you guys don't even understand what's really going on right in front of your eyes because you guys haven't looked into this stuff. It's literally happening right in front of everybody's eyes. But people are not seeing it because what? They're distracted. Remember, guys, look, nobody will tell you guys this, but I'll be the one to tell you. Everything that you see on the news is a distraction from what's really going on behind closed doors. We live in a world where the government sells us lies and calls it news. Let me repeat that one more time. We live in a world where our government, our leaders tell us lies and call it news. I hope that didn't go over your head. I need you guys to wake up to what is going on. You need to wake up, please. I need everybody to wake up. Wake up. Look around. What do they say? Smell the coffee. Smell the coffee. The news is all a distraction from what's really going on. It's all a distraction. It's all it is. You think they'll really tell you what's going on behind closed doors? They'll never tell you. They'll never tell you. They'll never tell you, fam. Because they want control. Think about it. If we all go and make millions, what do we need? We don't need them. We don't need them. We don't need them. We all go and make millions of dollars and we learn how to be our own bosses. We don't need them. But what they want is for us to need them. For us to need their services. I really I could get into this stuff so deep, but I don't want to because you never know who's really listening. I could get really, really real in here, and you guys will get off this call like, yo, no way did he just say that. But if just let me just tell you guys this, right? You got to remember this, all right? These elites, these people that run the show, they're scared of what's happening right now with the digital space. You know why? Because a lot of people are waking up. A lot of people are now being aware of this information. My phone died. Damn. Sorry about that, guys. My phone died. I didn't even realize it was low battery. And what people are not understanding with this whole concept of things is that what we need to understand is people are scared because since we're becoming more aware, since we are, truly having access to this information, and God is in the center of everything, a lot of people are now waking up. Like, yo, everything that I do is to help our people. Like, I know that I'm going to break, right? I know that I'm going to break these generational curses one way or another. We're going to figure it out. But I want to wake up my people. The other day I went to this community here in Miami. Showing love to the Black community, and it was dope. And I realized how many people in that area really need this information. Like, they're struggling in that community. And I said, you know what? We need to help our people. Those are my people, like some of my best friends. You feel me? These are some of my best friends. Like, the Hispanic community, I want to help that community. Right? The Mani said Black power, right? Yes. All lives matter at the end of the day, but we are the minorities, right? Growing up, that we're the minorities. And I want to be able to help all of our communities, the Black community, the Hispanic community, even the white community. Everybody needs this help right now. Everybody needs to understand this help. Every single person, every race, every color, doesn't matter. Everybody needs this right now. Everybody needs a change. Everybody needs to learn how to invest into themselves and how to be their own bosses. We can't allow people to think that they got it. If you have a job and somebody controls your income, you are not in control. You are not in control. They are cutting out the middle class. Over the next few years, it's either you're poor or you're rich. There's not going to be no more middle class. It's either you're poor or you're rich. There's going to be no in between. And you're going to have to make your choice, and your choice is going to be made off of the things that you do today. Wake up, family, please. Don't take this stuff for granted. Do not take this information for granted. I know that life is hard right now for some of you guys. I know that the bank account might not look like the way that you want it, but you have access to the information. The sad thing is that I can't do the work for you. I wish I could do the work for some of you, but I can't. That has to come from you. All I can do is give you access to the information. Do not fall for the system. Everybody here can be, do, or have anything that you want in life. You can be, Do or have anything you want in life. But you have to take action on it. And I'm only here to tell you guys this because I care about you and I care about your family and I care about your kids. You want your kids to grow up in an era where they don't have to worry about anything because of the choices you make today. You better be taking advantage of this access right now. I'm serious, because if not, your kids are going to grow up. Look, I know some of you guys don't want to hear this, and I know this might sound a little arrogant. If you guys are not taking access, if you guys are not taking advantage of this access, potential to your kids to grow up in a worse time than you did. Seriously. Serious. Honestly. Asians too, everybody. No specifics. Asians, everybody. Every single person. Everybody. All lives matter. Because the way the world is going, okay, we all need to be aware. We all need to be aware. You gotta see it. You gotta open your eyes. Don't get caught up in what's happening, right? Look at what I said right here. It says a lot of us. This is what Ty said yesterday, and it hit different. A lot of us have outsourced our priorities to the outside world, not knowing that the outside world is broken already. So think about that. Some of us have outsourced our priorities to the outside world. We have put energy and we have gave the outside world priority, but not knowing that this outside world is broken. And I know some of this stuff makes some of you feel uncomfortable. Hey, look, it used to make me feel uncomfortable too, until I started to realize that what was really happening was really real. I listened to this guy on YouTube. Somebody asked me yesterday, like, yo, who's one of your mentors that you don't talk about much? Right? One of my mentors that I don't talk about much is, his name is Spiritual Soul on YouTube. He's not for everybody, but Spiritual Soul is one of my mentors on Instagram. On YouTube, that he literally, he keeps me aware of everything that's going on. I don't know if you guys have ever, so I see some people know here, Geyser, right? Some of you guys know who he is, all right? But everything that's happening right now, he been called this out. He been said this was gonna happen. He been said all of this. I jumped on one of his, I've watched all his stuff. Like when he drops something, like I stop whatever I'm doing to listen to him. Whatever. And everything that's happening right now, he told us on his YouTube 2 years ago in 2020, when the whole pandemic started, he told us this was going to happen. He said it the other day. He literally said it the other day when it comes to the crypto world. He was talking about it the other day about it. And I was like, man, I wish more people could just understand this on a deeper level. Let me see if I could find which one was the video. Give me one sec.
So when I
But what I want to make everybody aware of is everything that's happening nowadays is very, very key that everybody becomes aware, because like I said, is the access to information. It is the access to the information that is going to change your situation, guys. I want you guys to understand this. 1 sec.
Stick. It works perfect with their shit. I know it's for their energy and distraction. It's gonna put the whole America at a vulnerable, deep, sad Trump. That's when they can keep feeding you dark. Number two, they already telling y'all right now that Russia, some type of cyber attack, and it could affect banking, the banking system. They telling you right now, that's a sign. They trying to get shit to go digital quicker than you think.
Listen to this right here. I'm gonna play this for you guys so you guys could just hear it really quick. And it's just so you guys could be aware. All right, listen to this.
Even if it's not happening, it could be a complete lie. America can be doing it to themselves.
Listen.
They said Russia is causing trying to do some type of cyber attack, and it could affect banking, the banking system. They telling you right now, that's a sign. They trying to get shit to go digital quicker than you think. That metaverse shit is coming faster than you think. I told you. Your whole entire family that don't know about crypto would be completely left out of the new reality. And they're going to be so slow and late, they're going to be broke and suffering. This crypto shit has nothing to do with this world. They trying to get everybody to live in this digital world so people don't focus on what's really taking place in reality. It's so obvious. Because your reality is changing. But if you focus in the digital world,
it's happening. It's happening. I'm telling you guys, it is happening right in front of our eyes. Okay? We need to be able to see it. Like the way I see it is, okay, I get what they're trying to do. I understand it, but I'm going to leverage it because it is already happening. Everything, listen, guys, you guys got to see it, what it is that's happening. There's two people. There's two types of people. There's going to be the people that fall into it, or there's going to be the people that take advantage of it, run it up, and make millions off of it. It's happening. People are not going to be able to adjust fast enough. You that have access to it, take advantage of it now. Please observe the masses and do the opposite. Observe the masses and do the complete opposite, guys. Be aware, pay attention. Okay. Let's take advantage. It's going to happen with or without us. You understand what I'm telling you? It's going to happen with or without us. Without us. So might as well pay attention to how it's going to happen and what's going on and take advantage of it. Why you think I tell you guys, yo, get right with yourself, get right with God, get right with everything. You know why God right now is so heavy in our lives? You think that it was just by coincidence that out of nowhere we just started to focus more on God and getting closer to God? It's because the times that are coming, if we don't have God, you're going to lose yourself. See, look, guys, listen to it one more time. Do you think it's by coincidence that every single one of us have now started to build a closer relationship with God? Do you think that it's by coincidence? The reason why this is happening is, you know why? Is because God has chosen us. Like, yo, I need to make you guys aware, because if I don't make you guys aware and I don't get you guys closer to me, you are not going to make it in the next few years. You're not going to make it. Put a 1 in the chat box if you know one of your friends or a family member or somebody that you know that's lost in the sauce. That's like lost, that there's no saving them. Like they already got lost. They're done. They're done. They're done for. They won't even listen to what you have to say. I know. It's sad. It's sad. It literally breaks my heart. I know hundreds of people that don't even get it. They don't even see it. They don't get it at all. They just think that I'm doing network marketing and recruiting people. It'll catch up one day. It'll catch up. You know what they tell me? You know what they tell me when I try to put them on? Bro, don't talk to me about that stuff. I'm not trying to recruit. I'm like, yo, bro, only if you knew, man. Only if you really knew. You're gonna wish that this opportunity came back around. You're gonna wish that this opportunity came back around. You're gonna wish that I asked you that question again one day. I literally laugh. I can't believe that people are so closed-minded to this. But they're gonna understand. But by the time they understand, it's gonna be too late. It works like that, guys. And look, don't get discouraged by the people that don't see the vision that you see. Because remember, you have access, they don't. You have access, they don't have access. So leverage the fact that you have access. Don't take your access for granted. Do not take your access for granted. Do not take it for granted. Find out how you can take advantage of what's going on in this world. Wake up, build that relationship with God so that you can be in a good position in the next few years, so you can get right with yourself. Make sure your morning routine is on point. Okay. Start investing into things that are going to pay you down the line. Don't keep money in the bank. Put money is worth nothing nowadays. I don't even know if you guys know this stuff. Like, the dollar is worth nothing. You're wasting your time if you have money in the bank right now. Your money in the bank is actually losing value. If you didn't know, let me tell you right now. If you have money in the bank, it's losing value in the bank. So you have your money there, bro, put that into crypto. Put that into crypto. What are you scared of? Just put it in. Find a good, solid project and invest into it and leave it in there. Consider, I tell all my people, every leader in my organization, yo, your savings account, forget about your savings account. Your savings account is crypto. Put it into a cryptocurrency now. Not wait till it goes up. Put it in now. Put it in now that everything is low, so that when everything goes back up, your savings account goes up. How are you guys not putting, like, your money is losing value? We should have a crypto account on Mornings with Nano. We should, honestly, dude, for real. But how do we split it? You know, like, how are we going to split it? You know, we should all go and, you know what we should do? We should all put money in a pot and buy land in the metaverse. What do you mean? We could all buy land in the metaverse, right? We could all buy like a big plot of land, the whole Mornings with Nano family. And if you invested, you get free access to the Mornings with Nano. We're going to run events there, like networking events, like in the metaverse. That'll be lit. But that's going to run us a few racks, though. That's going to run us a few racks. You know what I'm saying? And that would obviously have to, but we could do that though. We could literally do that. We could all put money together and buy land in the metaverse. We could all buy a big plot of land. Like, let's say a plot of land costs $5,000. Guys, think about it. We have 500 people on this call. That's $10 a pop. Think about it. $10 a pop, and boom, we have land in the metaverse. We have land. We own digital real estate. We own digital real estate, and we could run our own events there. We could all meet up in the metaverse. Like we're in the future. And if people want to use our space, they gotta pay us. Oh, yo, you wanna use our space? Cool, bro. It's gonna run you 5 racks to use our space. We could charge people. Hey, you want to come network with the Mornings with Nano family? It's going to cost you $100 to get in here. 100 Bitcoin. $100 in Bitcoin. Bro, I don't think you guys understand how I'm going to leverage, how much money we're going to make. Like, I tell people this, and I know I tell people this all the time. Bro, we're going to literally make billions of dollars. We're going to make billions. Billions. Less than 3% of the world knows about this stuff. Digital land, guys, digital land right now is more valuable than regular land. I don't even know if you guys know this. You could buy mansions in the metaverse. Nano, what is the metaverse? The metaverse is think about it as a digital world. Think about the world that we live in, but digital. Like, think about us putting on a headset and then being able to be in a penthouse with your friends and your family, with furniture and like being able to talk to each other. But in the digital world, like, think about it. Look, for example, everybody type what city or what country you're calling in from right now. Think about it. Everybody real quick. What country, what city are you calling in from? Let's take a look. Look, Atlanta, New York, Texas, Miami, Slovenia. Look at that. Miami, Houston, Texas, Chicago, Florida, Clearwater, West Palm Beach, Romania's in the building. Okay, Jamaica's in the building. Westchester, Boston, Philly, San Antonio, Canada's in the building. UK is in the building. Okay, look at this, guys. Just look. Norway is in the building. Iowa, Barbados is in the building. Charlotte, Cancun, Maryland, Indianapolis, San Francisco, St. Louis, Charlotte, Vegas, Indiana, Salem, Oklahoma City, New York, Toronto's in the building. India is in the building. Puerto Rico is in the building. Okay? Now, why do I say that? Because what we're going to be able to do in the metaverse is we could be anywhere in the world, and guess what? We could put on those headsets, and it doesn't matter that this person is here, this person is in North Carolina, Florida, India, Barbados, Bali. We could all meet up in that same place. We could all meet up in the same place. We could all meet up at the Mornings with Nano headquarters in the metaverse, and it don't matter where we at, we could all do it. That's how it works. We could buy digital art. Guys, you can buy digital art. I'm going to start collecting digital art and post and putting it up in my mansion in the metaverse. Like, I really hope I wish I could, you guys don't understand how valuable this is. Bro, we could play games, video games that are going to earn us money in the metaverse, that are going to earn us crypto. I'm about to literally get some of my nephews and nieces. You guys need to fiend on this game. Forget about Call of Duty and all these games that don't get you paid. I want you to fiend on this, if anything, so you can learn about this. We get really, really good at this game right here. And remember, guys, I understand that this world could be toxic to some people. But for people who are aware and know how to use it and know how to leverage it, it's going to change the game. Yeah, I have an Oculus here. I just haven't even connected it, but we have an Oculus. There's an Oculus here. Guys, access to information will change your situation. And for those who are in IM, like, bro, I don't think you guys understand how valuable this is. Yeah, I definitely got to go to Mauritius, however that you say that, Mauritius. We got to go there because of the 5 a.m. club. The 5 a.m. club got me plugged in, so one day want to be able to go there. But we got to get you guys plugged in, fam. Got to get everybody aware of what's going on. You got to get everybody aware of what's going on. And you know what's one of the biggest misconceptions is that because you're a part of another company or another platform that you can't invest. That's no, dude, you don't need to join anything to invest. You could just invest. You know how many people I've had conversations with that they've told me, yo, I'm a part of this. So, I didn't know that I can invest. I'm like, bro, of course you can invest. You don't have to join my business to invest into crypto. You can literally download an app right now and do it yourself without joining anything. Seriously. You don't need to join me to invest into this stuff, to know about NFTs. I'll show you guys, no problem, free of charge. Like, I know projects off the top of my head right now that you guys can use to take yourself to the next level. So who knows? We could one day, who knows, maybe we could look into getting into the metaverse, and one day, but it's a lot of free game out there, guys. A lot of free game. All right, a lot of free game. Yeah, look, Danye been telling you guys, right? I've been telling people to buy Solana for months on Mornings on Nano. I told people to buy Solana when it was at $80, when it was at like $80. Solana now is at what? It's at 113. People don't listen though. Whoever was listening to me when I told them, yo, buy Solana, go on Coinbase, right? Put it on reoccurring purchases, right? And buy one every week. Put $100 a week into it. Forget about it. Forget about that. Just put it in every day. If you did, you'll be up right now. And guess what? Solana is going to be a coin that's going to be worth thousands of dollars one day. Because Solana is one of the coins used to buy NFTs. It's the second biggest coin, the second biggest network used to buy NFTs. Ethereum's number one. Solana is number two. And when Solana gets accepted and Solana NFTs get accepted into OpenSea, it's over. But then I don't have a lot of money. That's okay. Buy Chainlink. Chainlink is $17. Put some money into Chainlink. Look up the coin Chainlink. It's only worth $17 right now. You could put $20 a week into that coin. Buy a coin every week. That's it. Just buy one Chainlink a week. That's what I've been telling people that don't have money. Yo, just buy one Chainlink. Buy one Chainlink every week. Trust me. I'm telling you. Just get in. Just get in. Even $10 every 2 weeks, right? Literally. But get in. Start. Where do we buy Chainlink? You could buy it on Coinbase. But just get in, fam. Just start putting some money in. It doesn't matter if you don't know what you're doing. Nano said to do it. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. This is what I'm passionate about. Like, the moment this call finishes, I'm going to turn on my crypto education and I'm going to start watching. Like, I'm obsessed with crypto, NFTs, all of this stuff. Like, I'm obsessed with this stuff. Like, this is all I study. When I'm not on Mornings with Nano, I'm not on calls, I'm watching crypto stuff. Okay? But you got to run into this. And the best thing you could do if you really want to get into the space is get a crypto mentor. Okay? So, very, very important. Okay? And the only reason I'm mentioning that is because basically the call was over already. I basically finished the call, but you guys have access to this information. All right? You have access to the information. Take advantage of it. This is part of the call. Having access to information. is what changes your situation. Having access to it is what changes your situation. Okay, guys, and that's what I want everybody to do, is get access to information and not take it for granted, because it could change your life if you allow it to. All right, fam. So that's the end of the call. I know we went a little bit over, and I know we spoke about a few things here and there, but I put you on to some plays. I put you guys on to some ideas, some things at least, very basic level, but just take advantage of the access that you have. That's the whole point of the call, because remember, what did we say to start off the call? You can only achieve what your level of awareness allows you to achieve. You can only achieve what your level of awareness allows you to achieve. So if you are aware, you will see like, man, this information was valuable. I'm going to take advantage of it. And then your awareness would increase. But there's a lot that we need to get into when it comes to that. All right. So I appreciate you guys so much. I hope each and every single one of you guys, all right, really takes advantage of this information. I hope all of you guys are understanding it on a deeper level. There's obviously so much more that I can talk about, but that's a whole nother call for that. Maybe I could do a whole morning's Veneno dedicated to that for those who want to know more about it on the call. Like literally, no, you guys don't need to join me, nothing. It's just literally just giving you access, just more information, so you are aware of how it actually works and how you can get into it, because it's super key. All right. So it's important. Like Jessica said, someone hacked. Yes, that's why you need to have it on a ledger. Nano, do you put your parents onto some crypto? Yes, I'm building an account for my parents. I have an account for my parents that's dedicated to the house that I'm going to buy them. Yeah, we didn't even talk about security. That's a whole nother conversation. But with that being said, guys, quick prayer before we go. And let's run it up. Father God, thank you so much for allowing us to wake up on this beautiful Tuesday morning. We are so thankful to have you by our side each and every single day. And today we just want to say thank you. Thank you for the access that you give us every day. Thank you for the information. Thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for the guidance. Thank you for the protection. Thank you for the people that you've put in our lives. Thank you for the mentors. Thank you for crypto. Thank you for the digital world that you're allowing us to take advantage of. Thank you for our health. Just thank you for everything that you're doing for us each and every single day, God. We are so extremely thankful for the information that you provide us with on a day-to-day basis. And I can't thank you enough, because you have truly put us in a position to set ourselves up for the future. Generations will be changed because of the choices we make today. Curses will be broken because of the information that we learn today. Generational wealth will be created from the information that we learn today, Father. So we thank you so much, and we will continue to build that close relationship with you each and every single day, because we understand, what it is that we need to do over the next few years in order for us to change our lives. So we just extremely thankful today, God. Continue to guide us, continue to be there for us, continue to be our Lord and Savior. We are so thankful for you. Let's go out there and have a productive day. And for those who are not aware of the information, make them aware of the information. For those that need the guidance, give them the guidance. For those that need, help, put your hand over them and help them, God, because right now is a time for us to grow and become the best versions of ourselves, God. So we love you so much, and we appreciate you so much. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys so much. I hope that I was able to make you guys aware of a lot of things today. It was my way of making sure that you guys understood what was going on. All right. Take 10%, 20% of whatever you earn weekly and start to invest, guys. 1% of the world invests. If you're not investing your money, then that means you're just spending your money, and it's going to be a never-ending cycle. You're going to be doing it over and over and over and over again. Okay, this was not a way of me trying to recruit anybody. This was just a way for me to make sure that everybody was aware and making people know, like, yo, you need to be investing. Okay, not only into crypto, but looking to invest into Airbnbs, looking to improve your credit. Okay, there's a lot of things that are going to happen over the next few years that we need to make sure that you guys are right. All right. I'm going to make sure that we get our credit right as well. You got to make sure that your credit is in the right place. So if you guys need help with your credit in the next few months, probably in the next month or two, I'm going to get you guys plugged in on what you need to do to fix your credit. Okay, so you guys can get right with your credit, be able to take out houses, invest, business loans. Like, I'm going to turn this whole Mornings with Nano, like when the NFT comes out, you're going to have access to an exclusive network of people. All right, you're going to have access to an exclusive network of people that are going to be able to not only help you mentally, but help you emotionally, help you, you know, with your finances, help you with your credit, help you with all of these great things. Okay, real estate, e-commerce, help people set up online stores. Like, I'm going to really help my family become wealthy. Like, if you are part of my family, my goal is to help each and every single one of you guys become wealthy. That's my goal. If you're a part of my network, you will be wealthy. Okay? You will be wealthy. I will give you access to my networks, to my business ideas, partners. You want to partner with me? Let's partner up. You want to buy land? Let's buy land. You want to go half on a restaurant? Let's go half on a restaurant. All right? So I'm going to make sure that we win. Okay, we win. And it doesn't matter if you're a part of a different business, a different network marketing. Doesn't matter. We can work collaboration over competition every time. All right, fam. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on another episode of Mornings with Nano. God bless, fam. Let's get it.